You know, Jen, I've been trying to tell them jokes. They're not having any of it. We're at the Burbank Zoo and Garden for a Wild Wednesday. Just having a whole lot of fun this morning, talking enrichment ways to challenge animals. You know, they have the animal instincts, and the folks here at the zoo find creative ways to just remind them, hey, you guys are wild, and they come up with some really cool things and exercises, and I guess puzzles for them to figure out, right?
Right. Puzzle feeders are something that we do with the animals all the time. This is a puzzle feeder that a lot of the small primates and squirrels and things have to figure out how to manipulate. If we put a piece of food in there, they have to manipulate it to get the food out.
Are you? Now, I'm going to be honest. That's even a bit much for me.
Yeah, I know. I tried to get an easier one for you, but yeah, he can't do it. He just can't do it. It's okay.
What about this pom-pom? Are you saying we have cheerleaders?
Yeah, there you go. Isn't it fun? We're going to have Enrichment Day on September 15th, and we do a lot of papier-mâché type items for the animals.
Are you smarter than a Tyler Ryan?
For the kids to understand what enrichment is about. You know, giving them something fun to do and some choices and that kind of thing. So for the hyenas, the spotted hyenas back here, I don't know if they're laughing right now.
It's fun.
But
on here. Sue Pfaff, the assistant curator of animals here at Riverbank Zoo and Garden. Now, we actually were just back on exhibit a few minutes ago, and there was a big hunk of ice hanging back there.
Yeah, it's a big chunk of ice, and it has different food items and treats in it, and that will last all day. That's something that we do to keep the animals cool.
It's going to be 100 degrees today.
I know, it is so hot, so we do sprinklers, and they have a lot of pools, and then, you know, we all like popsicles and things like that, so we give them just a ginormous
it's like a big salt lick, only
it is.
Stuff
yeah, it's got some Gatorade in it.
Yummy.
And potatoes and apples.
That's what you call a
like
popsicle.
That.
Just saying.
That is Callie. That's Huck, and this is Callie.
Okay.
Yeah, aren't they awesome?
Look at Callie. Now, they look friendly and fun. So, hey, a man walks into a bar. They're not laughing.
They're not laughing.
Why do hyenas get why do they get that reputation of laughing?
Well, when they get really excited, sometimes they get on a kill or they find something dead that they can really, you know, start foraging on.
Right.
They get really excited. It's the way that they communicate.
Can you do an impression for me?
No, I'm not very good at laughing. At least not this early in the morning. But I don't know. Maybe a little bit later. But it is a fun thing. A lot of people call them laughing hyenas, but they really don't actually laugh. It's just the way they vocalize.
Yeah, we've seen the lions, the hyenas, the baboons, and tortoises this morning. But you folks here at the zoo do this with all the animals, or many of them.
All the animals, every single day, and we come up with different things every single day for the animals, just for them to do naturalistic things that they would do in the wild. We have to mimic that in captivity.
Sure.
And so we stimulate their mind, we stimulate their bodies, physically moving around, and give them a lot of choices and give them a lot of options. And that's what enrichment's all about.
And you can do this at home with your pets as well.
Oh, absolutely,
your dogs and your cats,
absolutely, yeah. A wiffle ball with dog food in it. I mean, how cool is that? You know, they do move it around and do things, but you have to make sure it's safe and it's not toxic. And you know, check in with your veterinarian about pets at home and what they can get and what they shouldn't get. Some hazards.
I guess that Kong I never thought about, but that Kong is really enrichment. You know, you have those little rubber things you shove food up in, and that's
and you
really
can
what
freeze them too. You can put like peanut butter in there and things, and you can freeze it. So a lot of times you can use the same type of
give them a slightly different challenge.
Yeah, do different things.
That's
so
awesome
it's
stuff.
fun.
All right, Enrichment Day, folks, come out. You do this every day, but every once in a while you do it where the whole world can see, and that is on September 25th.
Right, September 15th. It's a Saturday. It's all day. All day. We have a lot of fun things, lots of timed events and craft stations and a silent auction. It's really, really great. And something else that the keepers are doing, actually this Saturday at the Anchor bowling for rhinos, Anchor Lanes for Irmo. Yeah, it's in Irmo, and I think it's from 7 until 10 at night, and it's a great way to help, you know, with the conservation of the black rhinos and the keepers.
That's great stuff. Bowling for rhinos, conservation, all kinds of great stuff. Enrichment, and they won't do it. All right, guys, wrapping up here on this Wild Wednesday. We're going to get more information on enrichment and the date she was talking about at MidlandsConnect.com/GDC. Janet?
Sounds good. Thanks, Tyler. See, it's not just us that don't get Tyler's jokes. Just saying.